That's on you.
All right. Since the beginning of time, us humans have been exploring different new fields of study in order to improve our world and society around us. Recently, and for a long time in my life, I've devoted my time to studying a new theory. What is a noob? Today, I'm going to help you understand, first of all, what defines a noob? How can we say this is a noob? Second of all, how we can analyze noobs. I'm going to give you a few analytical tools and help your understanding of noobs and how we can avoid that. Third, I'm going to show you how you can quit being a noob via being awesome. So let's dive in here. First, we're going to go to the literal definition of noob. Now, it's not in the Webster's dictionary. As I said before, this is a new field of research. There are few experts. Fortunately, I am an expert in this field. I've been using the internet since it was invented. I can attest to that. So let's get to the definition here. It is located in the Urban Dictionary, of course. A noob is someone that lacks intelligence or common sense. Most people think that a noob is a word based only in the online gaming world, but in reality is becoming an ever popular term in all of our society, not even just teenage society, I would say. So I actually, in my studies and my expertise, I have developed a mathematical analytical tool for you all. So we need to start thinking mathematically about noobs. First of all, I would say that they are less than people, so noobs less than people. Pretty simple equation. For our calculations, we're gonna set up two variables. First being awesome non-noob things that we do, n being the noob things that we do. And we'll say that all things we've done, awesome or noob. There's a plus n equals all the things we've done. So here comes our calculation. We'll come up with an awesome ratio. We'll say this is the amount of awesome things I've done divided by total things I've done. I'm this percent awesome. So noobness would be 100% minus the percent of awesome you are. That's how much percent of noob you are. So in order to understand how this equation works, we're going to do an example problem. Johnny did 3 awesome things yesterday, but accidentally made a noob decision, a bad, unfortunate decision to wear his fancy suspenders to impress a hot date last night. And there he is right there. So 3 awesome things, A equals 3, 1 noob decision, the suspenders, N equals 1. You just substitute it in, 1 minus 3/4, 25% noob. 75% person. A noob is less than 100% person for our analysis. To understand it a little better, I made a 3-dimensional graph. This plane up here, this is a perfectly awesome person. This represents what you would want to be theoretically. As we come down this noob axis, we get more red, we get more noob. We want to be more yellow. So as you notice, the more noob things you do, the more awesome things you do. As we go down the awesome axis, you're going to be in the red a little bit longer now because you're a little bit more noob. So, oops. Well, how can we analyze noobs? I mean, we're going to see these people in our day, but how can we define? How do I know if I'm talking or interacting with a noob or not? So here's an example. In the grocery store, he's having trouble holding all those limes. Why is he having trouble? He's a noob. He should have a basket. An awesome person would have had a basket. See noobs on TV? That is a noob. That is a noob. It would have been awesome if he had held on just a little longer. We find noobs in the classroom as well. Many of you may not agree. Macs are automatic noob. I'm not here to persuade you. I'm in the scientific community. Macs are inferior. Price, versatility. We can get to this another time, but for our calculations, just know Macs are noob. This, once you are a noob, you are unfortunately always a noob. There is one exception, however, if you become infinitely awesome. And I've taken the time in my studies to come up with a mathematical proof here. You don't need to understand exactly what this means, but think of this equation in terms of A being infinitely awesome, A approaches infinity. Just algebraically, I simplified our equation to 1 over 1 plus n over A. N divided by infinity, 0. 100% person, 0% noob. So now, what makes someone infinitely awesome? Could you be infinitely awesome? Could you no longer be a noob? Well, here is one exception, first of all. Say time?
We got a lot of people.
Just getting good.
That was good.
I feel like I just watched the most worked on impromptu speech I've ever seen.
I did.